Hi, my name is Brahma Tiwari, and in this video we are going to talk about State of Florida IT Staff Augmentation Service Contract. This is a golden opportunity for your company to be part of this contract. This opportunity is annually open for every company who is interested to be part of this contract. So this contract will be utilized by all the state of Florida department. Under this contract, there are 130 plus job category and positions are there. Total annual spending is around 197.4 million. This is the annual spending of this contract. And in this contract, 589 vendors are there. My name is Brahma Tiwari and I have gained over 10 years of experience and I'm creating this video just for education purpose. I'm not a representative of Florida. I'm just a proposal writer. Based on my year of experience, I want to educate proposal writer or any person who is interested to be part of this contract. They can get some insight about it. For any information, for any claim, you just need to refer actual document issued by the state of Florida. I have compiled this information. I have taken all this information from the actual RFP document. At the end of this video, I will guide you how to get actual RFP document. So let's talk who should watch this video. For business owner, if your company provides IT staffing services in Florida or all across the United States, definitely you should watch this video because with the help of that you will get an insight and definitely you will be excited to part of this contract. For proposal writer, many of the proposal writer person who is already aware about it, you can also watch it and you will get some insight, some extra information from it. Recruiters, most of the time recruiter used to ask Brahma how you are getting government contract. So in this video you will get your answer how we are going to get this contract. Any person who is excited or a startup company who is who want to explore opportunity to become an approved vendor, definitely they should watch about this contract. So under this contract, there are over 100 plus position, means approximately 130 positions are there, and all the detail are mentioning attachment J issued by the state of Florida. Under attachment J, you will get to know about application development. This is a job family. Job title is Director, System and Programming. Job number is 1200. And here you can see full job description over there. But I'm not going to waste your time and let me show you actual document of attachment J. So this is actual document of attachment J. First page I have taken in my presentation and you can see director, system and programmer, job ID is 1200 and on every page there is a different job description and there are 130 pages. So total 130 job descriptions are there. You can explore this opportunity and after that you will get to know what kind of information is available. I am closing it. So now let's talk about other pricing part. So if you go over there and job number and job title is Director Systems and Programming. There are 3 variants of this job and ceiling rate are there. You can see for every job variant there is a ceiling rate. Ceiling rate you can consider it as a not to exceed rate. So whatever rates are given, either you can quote equal or lower rate over here. You cannot exceed this rate. In case you exceed, so you will be disqualified for this opportunity. So let me show you actual attachment of E for your better understanding. So this is attachment E. Here firm or individual name, you need to enter your company name. Here you can see director, program management, no variant is given or it means once you'll go over top. So let me show you. We talked about 1200 director, systems and programming, all the job titles. Here you need to quote your pricing. If I will scroll it down, so there are more than 100 plus positions. You can say it is around 200 plus position, 290 plus positions, including all variants are there. So you need to complete this price sheet and return it to the agency. Let's return again on the our slide. So about this opportunity opened once in a year in between July to September. I have taken a screenshot from the website. I will also guide you from where I have taken, but right now I'm just giving you information. This contract opened in between July to September every year. So if you missed this year, suppose you're watching this video after 2 months or 3 months, it should not be like you missed this opportunity. You can wait for the next deadline and you can start tracking from July to September. So here you can see this this opportunity was published in between September 2022, after that September 2023, September 2024, and again you can see these timelines, July 23, July, and here right now this opportunity is open. If you are watching this video within this month at the time of recording, so definitely you are fortunate to become a pro vendor on this contract. So this opportunity is open till September 16, 2025, and definitely you should explore this opportunity in order to become an approved vendor for this contract. Let's move on the next. So now, like this opportunity is open, so I'm making you aware about the deadline again so that you can qualify. This is the RFP number 5 or September 2025, means in the initial week, first week of September. Definitely you are fortunate for this year, but don't worry if you're watching this video after that. This is the same kind of information you need to provide every time, because I'm seeing this contract for the last 10 years. Every time some information goes up and down, but process remains same. So still this video will be valid. You can watch and you can get insight about this. So like we discussed about this contract, and this is a contract number. You can directly search and you will get RFP with the help of that. About the key dates for this RFP. So pre-bid was on 11th of August, question deadline is 22 till August 22, and September 16 is the deadline. So this is very important for you, and you can submit your proposal before 16th of this September, and award will be announced in the month of October. So if you submit your bid timely and you complied with every information details, definitely you can be an approved vendor for this contract. So I will also, like you can see, I have mentioned contract details. So this contract will be going to expire in September 30, 2027. So if you are going to qualify this year, still this contract will be valid for 2 years. If you're going to qualify next year, this contract will be valid for 1 year. And again, you need to bid after September 30, means whenever the new opportunity will be available, you need to rebid in order to re-qualify for it. Detail over here. So bid submission is before 10 EST time. You need to submit on September 16. Bid opening will be around 12 o'clock on the same day, and it will be in-person conference, means you can skip it, or online you can call and listen like whose are the companies, means how many companies submitted extra response on this contract. Notice of intent to award will be announced on a VIP portal. This is a state of Florida portal, so announcement will be there. You can check your company name. Contract start till means once everything will be completed, so contract will start and it will end till September 27. So scope of work, like we already talked, more than 130 plus job descriptions are there. Again, there are multiple levels, so more than 200 plus job title we have already checked in job description, PDF sheet. Also, we watched in Excel document. So now you are aware about it. Also, you're aware like this is a hourly based contract, so you don't need to worry like this is a project or similar kind of thing. This contract will be lasted till September 30, 2027. Contract number is this. Current 589 vendor are qualified. This contract means there was 197 million annual spending on this contract. So one more important information, this contract will be utilized by all the department. If any department want to select a few companies only, so at least they will shortlist 25 companies to share their request for quotation. Most of the time, I can say they share job requirement with every company, but in few cases they shortlist to one go up to 25 companies. So right now your complete focus should be to be qualified on this contract. Suppose you are not receiving job requirement from any agency and you got to know from your friend, colleague, so you can contact to those particular agency and ask them how to be qualified to become under this 25 selection vendor. So I can say rarely 5% means 95 side under this contract, and after that means you need to go on top 25 list of some of the agencies like Department of Transportation or some other client. So though they don't want to include every vendor, they shortlist only top 25 vendor. So first you need to qualify under this contract, and for the remaining 5% opportunity you need to reach out to those agencies that are qualifying 25 vendors. So you can check after qualification. So who is eligible on this contract? So means if you're IT staffing company and you have get 1 year, 2 year, 3 year of experience, definitely you should try for this contract if you meet your pre-qualification or mandatory qualification of this contract. So initially you can qualify for it. You may bid for all job title or you can select as per your company qualification. Current contract number is this. Only may bid for some job title. Cannot use the ITB change pricing or previously awarded, like I already mentioned. If you are already an awarded vendor, so you cannot change your previous pricing for this contract. Important note, bid from current vendor for previous or job title will not be considered. So like we already talking about, if you're already qualified, your bid will not be considered for this opportunity. And if you're suppose you're awarded for a partial list of job title and you want to bid on all remaining job title, then your bid can be considered for this. Again, pre-qualification does not guarantee work. You need to put your extra effort. You need to submit qualified candidate in order to consider for this opportunity. So these are some mandatory documents you can see I have included over there. So attachment L, attachment M, attachment D, T, R, and E. E we have already talked about, and these are some other mandatory documents. So you need to go through it and you need to complete as per the information requested over there. Attachment L and attachment M is means these are the mandatory attachments. So you cannot see. I will not say you can skip it. Attachment E we have already taken, and it is saying like you cannot convert in PDF, means Excel sheet you need to upload on the website. So where you need to upload this information? So let me show you. So Ariba network, formerly known as Ariba network, I have means a link is given in the RFP document. You can go over there. And after it, you can register your company. Based on that, whatever qualification and detail they are asking, you need to register over there. So Ariba network online marketplace required for electronic submission. You need to register over there. VIP. Now, this is also a Florida vendor registration system. You need to register over there. Accessible at vendor.myfloridamarketplace.com. This is the when I can say portal where this opportunity is published. Post award registration. So if you qualified for this opportunity, then you need to register your company with Florida Department of State SOS, and also whatever documents or information are required, you need to complete it. W9 you are already aware about it. PUR S7801 is a vendor certification form. You need to clarify your company is not owned by any government entity of other state. So first is Ariba network is important. VIP is important because RFP opportunities available over there. Once you are qualified, you need to register with Florida SOS. W9 is mandatory vendor certification form you already submitting at the time of submission. Again, these attachments are there. You can see attachment L, attachment M. So let me show you what are these attachments. So L, M, D, P. So these are the attachments. So let me show you. Attachment L was there. So attachment L is this. There are 19 documents I can see. So this is attachment L, mandatory responsive requirement. The person submitting his bid and its pricing certified to be authorized by the bidder to respond this opportunity. You need to just sign at the bottom of it and you can submit it. So this is one document. Let me close. So we discussed about L. Now it is talking about M. So let me show you M as well. Here they are asking about your company capability. So you can see company capability, past performance. You need to qualified means at least 3 years of experience you should have out of your 10 year in purely IT to qualify for this. So these are some qualification you need to meet it, and after that you need to sign. Means you need to create an answer for it as well, and again you need to sign over there, enter information, and then you need to submit it. So after that, they are talking about attachment D. So attachment D is executive summary. You need to summarize your information over there as per their question and you need to submit it. You can see this is the document. They're asking brief executive summary. They're asking some qualification part. There are around 14 questions under the, 18 question under this document. You need to reply timely. And after that, I can see attachment P, R, and E. So let me show you P. So this is a attachment P is dedicated to you need to declare your company is not owned by any other country government. So you can see you need to write your company name is not owned by the government of foreign country of concern. So this is a form you just need to attach information over there. Attachment P we have talked about. Now attachment is pending. So this is on business network account formerly known as Ariba. You can see all information on My Florida Marketplace. Deadline is by September 16 or before 10 a.m. EST time. And again, submit your question on Business Network. And deadline for submission of question is 22 of August. Q&A will be posted on September 4. Here you can see bidder certification. Your company should not be suspended or debarment by the state. No delinquent obligation to the state. Price to be independent. This is the kind of general information that every RFP asks. Your pricing should, your bid should be valid for 180 days. Do not submit unrequested terms and conditions. You need to follow their terms and conditions. Make confidential information and provide a record copy. If you are submitting some confidential information, you don't want to share that information publicly, you can redact and share another copy of redacted version. Provide your clarification requested by the department. If some clarification you are receiving, you need to answer those clarifications. Once this contract will be awarded, again you can see basis of award will be lowest responsive bidder, must be responsive and responsible bidder. Proposed pricing must not exceed ceiling rate. Like we already talked, you can maximum use ceiling rate, you can lower it down, but you cannot exceed it. Bidder eligible for request for quote. So all these criteria, if you are meeting, then you are eligible for request for quotation. Request for quotation is basically once you're qualified, then job title will be shared with your company. So that will be kind of request for quotation, means actually they are asking for the resources. This time you are qualifying. This is the invitation for bid. They have invited you to bid on this contract to be qualified. Contract information, you can see notice of the intent to award does not employ execution. So if you are awarded on this contract, it doesn't mean you are going to receive business. You need to put your effort, you need to submit candidate timely, you need to follow up with the state, you need to follow their terms and conditions. Again, both party will sign contract, state and your company will sign contract. After that, purchase order will be issued. Additional document not incorporated unless specified approved. You cannot submit an additional document. Whatever information or document they are asking, just submit that document. Evaluation process, initially they will check are you responsive, means they will check all the document whatever they have asked. Review of mandatory requirement and certification, like we discussed all those previous document certification. So they will check those information. If that are available, means your kind of checklist is qualified. Evaluation of proposed price against ceiling rate, so they will check your ceiling rate. Determination of lowest responsive bid by job title, they will check if you are a responsive bidder. Pre-qualification of successful bidders, so they will check your qualification. Posted electronically or VIP and business network. So evaluation and award process. So they will award multiple award by the job title. Must be responsive and responsible bidder. Must be means whatever rates you are submitting, it should not exceed ceiling rate for pre-qualification. Vendor eligible for request for quote. So once you are qualified, you are eligible for this quotation. Request for quotation means right now this you are just qualifying for it. After that, once they will share a job description with your company, that you can call it request for quotation. Means now they are asking actual candidate, you need to quote your rate. So that is request for quotation. Contract formation, notice of intent award does not employ execution. So means if your company is qualified, it doesn't mean it has execution, means execution is done till both parties sign contract, means state and your company will sign a contract between both the companies, means your company and department will sign a contract. No work performed before effective contract and purchase order. You cannot start any work before effective contract sign and purchase order issue. Additional document not incorporated unless specifically approved. You should not provide any document that are not necessarily asked. You need to only provide document information those are requested by the agency. So initial responsive, they will check at the time of evaluation process, they will check are you responsive. Review of mandatory requirement and certification, they will check all those document information that they have requested. Did you provided those? They will check ceiling rate. Your rate should not exceed their existing rate. It should be lower than that. Determination of lowest responsive bid, they will check who is lowest responsive bid, but I will suggest you can quote best possible rate. You cannot exceed that ceiling rate, but it should be lower than that. Notice of bid will be posted. Intent of award will be posted on VIP and business network. Remain posted for 72 hours. Anticipated posting will be on October 1st. Department reserve right to award statewide by region or make no award. It's a department choice. Contract means this contract will be expiring on September 30, 2027. Contract number is this, and proposed pricing will apply to the initial term, shall not increase. Annual means pricing is not going to increase for this contract. Request for quotation will be issued. Minimum issue will be to 25 companies, and these are the documents you need to complete. Attachment A, scope of work. Attachment E is the pricing. Attachment C, K. This is just in order. You can see importance provision. Department reserve right to reject bid. Minor irregularity may be waived off. Material deviation may provide substantial advantage to one bidder. Department may determine which bid meet requirements. So it's up to the department. Now, how to get this invitation for bid? Like we have talked about this RFP. It's a big question where I can get this RFP document. So search your Google Chrome, write down vendor.myfloridamarketplace.com. Type this URL, click enter over there, vendor.myfloridamarketplace.com. You can register your company over there, so whenever next time this opportunity will publish, you will receive an automated notification. Suppose you are not seeing this video in month of August or September, you are watching it after some time, so you should register over there, so whenever they will publish, you will receive an automated email. If you are already a vendor on it, you can just log in over there. Also, you can skip this point for now. If you are watching this video in the month of August or first week of September, you can directly go over there and click on search advertisement. Click over here. Once you will click over here, you need to go down at over here. Title. What you need to search? Staff. You need to search augmentation. Once you enter this keyword, click search over there. You can see 12 results are there. Remember, I showcased a snapshot to you. I have taken that snapshot from here, from where I have showcased to you this opportunity is available every year. So you can see all the opportunity are closed. Only this one is open. So this was published on July and it is open till September 16. So click over here. Once you click over here, you can see the deadline we have talked about. Everything is there. Apart from it, all the document attachment is over here. Once you click on it, means download all these documents and prepare your response accordingly and submit it to the official website of the state of Florida. And once you're qualified, start providing your services. Again, I would like to mention this is $197 million annual spending contract. So it's up to you how much dollar you can generate from it. At least try to target for 4 to 5 million from this contract. So now we have talked from where we can get this contract. So let's talk like who is incumbent on this contract. You should also get about it. So I have taken this snapshot, like this is from intent to award notification, and I have taken a few companies' name. So I will copy this number and again, like we search it on Google. So I will search on Google. So I have enter and click over here. So you can see first result, all the results are going over there, but I would like to click on first. So at the bottom of it, again, there is a link. I'll click over there. And this is, you can see this contract was effective from October 2023 to 27. This is 4-year contract. These are the contractor, their pricing, how to use this contract. Every information is over there. Let me show you award event. I have clicked on award supplement 2024. And now it will direct to the new page. Here you can see notice of intent award. So this award was announced on September 2024. Let me show you all the awarded vendor who are approved under this contract. So you can see these are the approved vendor under this contract. So these are the name of those companies. Starting from here, you can see all 500 vendors are there. There are some non-responsive company as well. So this is all about this contract. I hope you like this video. And again, I would like to confirm you, I'm not an official representative of this contract or website or any information I have presented over there. I have compiled this information based on this opportunity and I'm showing you just for education purpose, and you can take it as a guide.